3. The lower bracket final. Against the loser of the match between Happy and Lin. Lost Temple, everybody. We got Kaho starting in the upper left-hand side. We got Fortitude starting at the bottom right-hand side. And I don't think we have sound. I'm not sure if we have sound. We also start with the Demon Hunter. No Warden. No Fire Lord whatsoever. Straight up Demon Hunter. As well as Fortitude with an Archmage, so no Mountain King shenanigans. These guys know each other inside out, of course. We get wonderful support. Ahmed Chan 96, 5-month resub. Let's go! 40! Hope to see Chamiko again in tournaments. Me too, mate. Me too. So, Kaho, starting with the Merc Camp, obviously, to get that Shadow Priest and the big consumable. This can fire up Kaho already and the Demon Hunter already, level 2, and a nice dispel option. Kaho, the best Night Elf in the world, while this was contested for many years. Who's really the best? Is it Moon, Lawliot, maybe a Foggy at times, a Colorful? Lol. It's clearly Kaho. Like, there's no discussion anymore. Kaho is the best. 40 is also the best human. These are just the standout player for each race. So, what are the last tournament results between them, I wonder? 2 wins for Fortitude in a row in long series. Both were Don't Force Me Cups. Kaho certainly has some issues with this matchup. Not as strong as, let's say, against Undead. But also 40. Is he that good in Human Night Elf? He's also the best against Undead, I would say, as everybody's goal is obviously to kill Happy. So this is what they practice most for. This is where it's most elaborate. But yeah, this is clearly the highest level. So, Robe of the Magi for this Archmage, kinda nice. Demon Hunter also. Slippers and Wand of Mana Stealing can be very nice, especially for an Immolation build. Kaho's Wisp under attack here. He could double down on Mercenaries. 40 as so often, with a very conservative expansion play as late as possible, as there is a threat against him. And now the Demon Hunter says hello. So many militia, but they have to deal with the Demon Hunter threat first. Nice positioning by Kaho, I would say. Slippers, of course, also nice adjustment. A nice boost to the early game damage. This is not gonna be easy for 40, but he's a master in situations like these. To get that expansion up, no matter what, whatever it takes, under whatever circumstances. This is already late though. Oh, Kaho gets so many mercs. Oh boy, he gets the Shadow Priest and the Berserker. This could be deadly for Fortitude. But as I said, this is also one of the parts of the game where he is the strongest. Can Kaho reach for the dispels? Can he take out more workers? Resources so far for 40 are looking fine. I think he's cutting on footment a little bit. He's not getting too many items, but here's the detonate. Number 1, Immolation running. He got more mana, he got more damage, but what he didn't get is more HP. We've seen this before where Troll got the last hit on the Demon Hunter against Kaho. Not the case here. So damage done. Shadow Priest falling. Level 3 Archmage with the Ring of Regeneration is so good. And now Expo is running. How fast is the tech? I think the resources still look damn fine. This was only 2 peasants. This was an outstanding defense by Fortitude. Oh my god. How did this not do more damage? I think the biggest win here is the timing where the creep started. And, of course, the ripple effect of the expansion starting late. This is a delay, but look at the resources. 40 is a master at managing human resources. No, lol, human resources. The resources for the human race. He did not start the tech yet, and he spent a lot. So boots and staff is what he was going for. Arcane Tower up. Kaho with the tier 2 follow-up. That's certainly more damage than before. Also got the claws. That's pretty good. But Kaho can't really get his lores up. Can he? Demon Hunter has a staff. Can get out. Needed at home. This was 5 peasants. This was a lot. 40 can still tech though. It is a 50-second tech delay for now. Should be more. There's the tech cube. But also the lores are late. So both players trying to play around the weakness of their opponent. Tech timings and then fragile lores at the beginning of tier 2. Who comes out on top? That is the question. Kaho is not rushing tier 3. Archmage with the staff. He still gets it done. Somehow he always gets it done. And that's another lore cancel. And a deny, of course. Expo is up. And Kaho taps out. Oh my god. Tier 1 Archmage Footman is all it takes. What a god. A bit anticlimactic. But Kaho did too little. Kaho did too little. How was there only 1 peasant, 2 peasants, with so many mercenaries? Clean AF. And then the lores get cancelled, and then... I mean, he was kind of doubling down on Dryads, right? He wasn't teching. So, what can you do? Kaho, this early tap out, though, seems like his mental is a bit broken. Worrying. Worrying. Kaho also lost both priests too quickly. Yeah, if he's not losing the priest during the town portal in the early harass, he can of course dispel at home. And then the lore cancel doesn't happen. Yeah, good points, chat. Well done. Well done. Good points. That's brutal. That's brutal. You gotta respect that. That play by 40 though. You just gotta. To take care of the peasants so well. Also Footman. Nothing died. Arcane Tower timing was great. And Archmage was super strong, of course. Mantle Ring of Regen. But also, a little bit of decision making here, right? You could think, or you could be tricked into thinking, well, he harassed me the entire time. I was only able to start my tech, my creep so late. So my tech seems to be late. But I'm not rushing that tier 2. I'd rather go to the shop. I do have the time to go to the shop. I do get staff and boots. If my tech is late, then I'll just delay your tech. So we're on even footing in that regard. But I have that expo. It's hard to find someone who ever played human better than Fortitude right now. Certainly not perfect. Certainly not perfect, but I think his development over the past year or so kind of revolutionized human early game with control. Game up 1-0 for 40. Next up is Concealed Hill, where expansions are a little later. 40's development correlates with the human patches. Absolutely not. Just wrong. Started like half a year prior. But I know, you try to stir up shit. As always. Did I say later? I meant earlier. Still going with the Demon Hunter. Kaho plays this a little different than Moon, I guess. Moon more of a fan of a Keeper of the Grove. Kaho more, as is almost tradition in Chinese Night Elf territory, more of a Demon Hunter player. And 40, I mean, friendship with the Mountain King has kinda ended at the moment. Still a cheeky side strat that you can dash out every once in a while, but Archmage Militia Footman. That's just it. I was a bit worried about an Engine of War denying so many Moon games. Starting with the claw once again. Okay, Kaho, I hope you get a better start to the series. I don't think he's easily broken from an early defeat or from an early crushing defeat. He definitely had some sick turnarounds in series within his short span career. But that early tap out shows something. Lots of movement on the map on Kao's side. Demon Hunter, Wisps, Archers coming in. He knows that this expansion is coming. Everybody knows this expansion is coming. Demon Hunter trying to go for the turtle. Might be surrounded here. Not really. Demon Hunter got the turtle. That's already a bit of a delay on the Archmage. Second turtle goes to 40. Item as well. Good to see he picked that one up so the slippers are not on the Demon Hunter side. So, how painful is the arrest gonna be this time? He doesn't have Immolation, nor Mana Burn. Did he mess up the creep? Or was he banking his creep route on the fact that he gets both turtles? Or on a detonate? Probably a detonate. Oh, creeps didn't wake up. Lots of militia once again. 10 militia? Holy moly, what? That's crazy. Still no immolation. Oh no, he didn't get the water elemental detonate. This is not doing much. Now level 2. Oh, you need to fire away immediately. This is of course a huge invest by Fortitude, but it pays off. Gets the talisman, gets the level. The turtle is missing for level 3. 10 militia. How is his lumber still alright? Cow, that's not looking good. No mercenaries this time. This was a Wisp invest. And he's hurt. The 10 militia call was gold. What now? Do you have to play defensive at this point in the game? Because you know that 40 is coming across and trying to cancel your lures? Solid burns on Footman, reducing creep speed. Arcane Tower is up. Perfect timing. Oh, timing is so good. The split second the Demon Hunter is in Arcane Tower range, the Arcane Tower is up. The Demon Hunter was chasing, so he's not part of that defense, but he's getting a couple of footmen. This is some good damage, not really in the economy part. 40's tech timing still good. 615 is alright. And this time, Kaho is not going for mass piercing damage mercenaries. He's blocked. It's definitely on cooldown. But rather tier 3. That's definitely the most stable way. There's obviously also no mercenary camp here. Little bit of creeping at the expansion. Better than game 1. And 40 still didn't get a staff. Lures are up. Okay, that Naga Demon Hunter pressure did a lot. But now you need a follow-up. 40 still seems fine. We got fountains on this map, of course. Is it the staff timing? Footman not really in position here to go for anything. And what can you cancel in Kaho's base? And what is 40's follow-up? See a blacksmith, so rifle caster seems likely. Production is buzzing. All the farms, all the lumber mill upgrades. Invisibility this early. Okay, I don't think much damage can be done here with the army unit composition. This is one case of offense is the best defense. Leave my base alone. Until I unfold my tech. So it's gonna be quality over quality. Archmage block. Oh. Forcing a bit of healing here. And rejuvenation has arrived. Was very quick rejuvenation. Constant pressure on the shop. I mean, he won't kill it. But he's not in range of towers, really. Or will he kill it? Oh, he kinda needs this. Oh yeah. Okay. This is good. No clarity. The disrespect to the Arcane Tower. Damn. Obviously a lot of moon juice will be used on this. Clarity can help, but he knows that the Blood Mage is coming, so why not use your mana for damage? Can always staff out. No Naga, but there's also no Sorks for the crowd control, so I guess he can just move and slither away. Both are playing around each other's strength very, very, very well. Sorcerers are coming now, as well as long rifles. But usually at this stage of the game, Fortitude has a huge bank, and he's gonna break into 70 in no time. Now he's gotta rebuild the shop. He had to repair quite a bit. Lumber is low. Upgrades can't kick in as fast as he's used to. Tier 3 completely out of the equation, of course. And this army, it's only 60 food with 7 footmen. Kaho is playing a great mid game. Absolutely fantastic. Devotion aura will help him for sure. Naga's not level 3. Would love to see some Fork Lightning. But Demon Hunter level 4 with level 2 evasion seems fine. 50 food. Mountain Giant upgrade. Bears into MGs. Yeah, why not? Why the heck not? They have the best armor type against Rifleman, which will be the main damage output unless we have Blizzard. And crowd control doesn't last that long on them, and he can disrupt all the command queues with taunt. Still one base. Always been Kaho's play. Not much of an expander. He's a bit on the timer though. 40 got his 70 food. Kaho needs another Moonwell for the double Mountain Giant. Love to see the pipe on the Night Elf. Helps with mana regen, Moonwell usage. There's no TP though. Is this fight coming a bit too early for Kaho? He got the high ground. He got one bear at least. Alright, make it 2. Ooh, needs to get production in. 40 catches him at a very, very, very weak spot. This was not allowed to happen. Maybe a bit greedy to go for the red spot. But he salvages this well. Dryad is in position to dispel against the slow for quite some time. Not anymore. This bear will go down, but still it could have been way worse. But Fortitude still has 3 heal scrolls. And Kaho does have nothing. Moonwells, of course. Mountain Giants are coming with upgrade. It's only Hardened Skin, I think. So 40 can still kite him. Can he squeeze that Mountain Giant out? That second one. Demon Hunter burning. Blood Mage sucking. Is this Mountain Giant enough to protect the backline? Archer damage seems fine. Oops, that bear was a bit misrallied. Reach on Mountain Giant should be good. Defend Footman, super sturdy, of course, against all that piercing damage. Very hard to deal with them now, even though they don't do that much damage. They have an advantageous damage type versus Mountain Giants. Here comes the second, though. And now we got the double taunt. And that hurts them in the focus fire. MG with another taunt. Might be sacrificing this. Of course, also a lot of XP. Dryad's in the back, starting to hurt. Big time. Uh-oh, the taunt is not good enough. He's breaking through on the right-hand side front. Where is the damage on 40? Negated by 2 heal scrolls. This might be the 2-0 right here. Oh man, if not for the creep jack, that would have been Kaho's game, I'm sure. Another Mountain Giant, 2 Dryads, 1 bear about to fall. Kaho might lose absolutely everything. There's no production. No production at all. Spend your gold, mate. He needs to. Close to level 5. It's still a heal scroll on the Blood Mage. Towers are about to be up. Taunt used again. 3 MGs now. What's the way out? How can you buy time? But then even if you buy time, there's still this expansion running on the right-hand side. Demon Hunter in trouble. No step on the Naga, but also no nuke on the human side to catch it. 64 food, but how much EHP is that really? How much HP is on this 64 food? Hard to tell. Very hard to tell. Demon Hunter level 5, able to deal with the breakers thanks to the poison damage of Dryads. This Brilliance Aura is helping big time. Can Kaho hold? It's so close. Demon, little bit of a sip. Gets the healing from the shop. Fork Lightning wrecking these rifles and these guard towers. Do they do anything? Not just yet, do they? Oh, the MGs, they look strong. They look so strong, but for how much longer? 14 food about to drop. And that is, of course, a gigantic XP gain. Which Fortitude didn't have the entire time. His Archmage is not close to 5. His Blood Mage is still far away from 3. And the Demon Hunter, he can't really use the spell, so it doesn't need it. Evasion was a smart choice for more tankability. But now, Kaho might be out of potions. It is daytime. So no more Moon Juice regeneration. No, it's nighttime though, right? Now, okay, it was Moonstone. Yo, this was the last Moon Juice for a long time. Now your base is under attack. 40 is not moving an inch back. He of course has the double races. He goes to the shop. Double heal scroll. Needs these rejuice. Desperately needs these rejuice. As there are no breakers, he can't easily steal it. But now Banish is coming into effect. Dispelled immediately. I think Kaho's Dryad control is pretty good. A little too far forward now. And without Mountain Giants, all the damage is raining down on bears, killing them in an instant. Good hunters. And yeah, whatever you send to the front line now is just dead. Kaho hands off the keyboard. And man, in general, I really like this idea. This is the demise. This is the GG. This is the 2-0 for 40. I really like the idea. I think we saw the impact of a mountain giant. And crucial number is 2 mountain giants. So you put one left, you put the other one to the right. You use taunt here, all the focus goes there. You use taunt on the other side and the focus shifts the entire time. He wasn't really able to get that out because of the creep spot at the red. If he has a TP there or is not getting caught there, I think he holds this. Super good defense. 3 heal scrolls on Fortitude's side was great. Timing by Fortitude looked good. Realizing the strategy, maybe he was exposed to the strategy before. And then when nighttime is over, there's no chance. There's no chance. But I appreciate innovation by Kaho. And it makes so much sense. The strong things, rifle damage that they negate to a good point, and crowd control, which they're not that affected by due to Hardened Skin, if you get it. The damage comes from the Demon Hunter and Orb. Maybe even Archers. You definitely need Dryads to dispel. And then you can even expand on that by marksmanship, archers who are cheap and good damage. Neo, it wasn't about the creep jack. He only lost 1 bear. Yeah, he also lost a lot of health that wasn't available when the push hit. So it's not that simple. Is Fortitude 3-0ing Kaho? He's looking scary. He's looking real scary. Moon was able to win this map versus 40. And it was a crazy one. Archmage Keeper. Isn't it fascinating to see how Kaho and Moon flip their hero choices on maps? Moon started with Keeper on his maps. And then on Northern Isles he switched to a Demon Hunter. Kaho is doing it the opposite way. Cow broken already. He's definitely greedy. Expo spot first. Big items. Why aren't fairy dragons a thing against casters? Rifleman deal really well with them. With an instant expo. Kaho does the same. Circlet, of course, nice. What will help the keeper the most? Probably ring as always. Yeah, not that good. Okay, the first time that 40 is not getting harassed during the creep, but rather after. Kaho definitely switching things up, but this allows 40 to be more aggressive. Instant expo, tier 1 expo. Ooh, this is so greedy by Kaho. Wait. Is the town hall up? Because I don't see any movement there. I don't think so. No. Now he's starting it. Okay. Was he short for lumber? Kaho, what a ballsy play. What a ballsy play. His expansion is a lot faster. Can 40 find a way around? Expansion only at 60%. Water elementals. Oh, is there no entangle anymore? No, he doesn't have the mana. This is pretty much a game on a knife set. Archmage is not forced into a town portal. Water elementals in range. Oh no, this is not enough. This is not enough. This entire game was based on that expo. Water elemental block makes it so the Archmage can walk it off. He couldn't get more pressure on the Archmage to force the town portal. Water elementals weren't controlled, got in range, and they, as we know from basically every matchup, wreck expansions. So now 40 is ahead with the expo. Kaho switching into plan B. Oh, this was a nice idea, and it started off really well. But at some point, 40 outmaneuvered him. Forty started the expo, then saw the keeper moving across the map, then canceled it, then restarted it. Thank you, Identify. Yeah, that's what I thought. What did he invest into instead? Expo up pretty much unpunished, just delayed. All he needs is a little gold. Arcane Tower not up, but in seconds it is. 5 archers! You need to get this somehow! You need to get this somehow, but you can't anymore as the tower is up. This series, the entire series, is about some split seconds. And a little bit of damage. And a little bit of positioning. But all these split things are going 40's way. If the water elemental gets stopped a meter further away from the expo, he can't cancel it. If the creep check doesn't happen that way, if the Arcane Tower comes up, that's a lot of ifs though, and they all pile up. And now you got no HP, no mana, no tech, no expo. And very little hope. And a little bit of Jessica in my head. Nice! Well done. Frustrating series for Kaho. Archmage will get the level 2. Gone and replace it with level 3. Of course, what I wanted to say the entire time. Keeper Naga is very weak in the late game. Cheesy Pork, thank you very much for the prime. Any primers in the house? Prime is free. Give it to me. Different game if Kaho gets claws instead of parry-apt. That's a point you can make. Yep. Kaho's not giving up. He's 7 archers strong. Trying to hit 40 when he's still weak. Trying to force repair, expenses of any sort. But the Keeper never got level 3 and that's an issue. Sure. Expo is up though. Expo up and running. Tier 3 for Kaho. The first game where he has a counter expansion. But 40 has defend. That's the thing. Like, it's so easy to counter piercing damage. Panda. Really? Forty has been playing a lot of different second heroes. We've seen Alchemist, Blood Mage, Naga, now Panda, Mountain King, of course. Beastmaster even yesterday. Kaho's again so weak at the start of the defense. You got limited moon juice. You gotta restore the Keeper's mana. That is expensive. Fortitude feels untouchable. Everything's been ruined. A kingdom for a heal scroll now. But how to get there in time without exposing your expo? He holds it. Kaho's tournament life on the line. He keeps on fighting. 40 is trying to find a way around that. Panda could be in for an Archer barbecue. Yo, that's 1. That's 2. That's soon to be 3. If he can reveal a little bit, that is. We got this spell, but we also got a super hurt Naga step out. Focus fire on the Archmage. Poison damage ramping up. Keeper in position to block. Is this the TP finally? Yes, it is. Rifles are coming in, which is kind of the hard counter against Dryads, of course, but those will be replaced by Bears and maybe Mountain Giants again. Kaho walking a high wire here. No fallback net. And that is finally the heal scroll. Rune Bracers. Kaho not the luckiest. Sells it, but maybe, yeah, traded for a heal scroll against the Panda. That's right. So, I don't think I like this Panda too much. What's this for? Doesn't affect Dryads. Solid against Bears, but not great. Horrible against Mountain Giants. And not even that effective against archers because of Elun's Grace. It's good against buildings, that's it. Demon Hunter third as well. 40 is preparing another push with Kit Towers. 70 food and running. Panda was meant as a nuke against expansion. Yeah, I get that, but he was stopped and now it doesn't scale anymore. We're getting a fight. We have no TP on Kaho. The heal scroll has been used already. Panda high up in the air. First Bear. This is a weird fighting position. Can Bear keep her Naga do some damage against rifles? So far it's looking good. Demon Hunter not on the field yet. Kao's Bear's also not on the field, but oh my god, he is killing a lot. If he can escape now against all the militia. Bro, that breath of fire. Hi-yi. But it's only archers. They're cheap. He has an expo. He can replace them. It's no problem. Taking out 3 rifles weakens Fortitude's punch by a lot. No heal scroll though. No additional heal scroll. Demon Hunter's in. Probably not the fight that Kaho wanted. There in the upper right hand side. But it forced 40 to go for militia. Has to call them anew again. No Nature's Blessing. Pushes up. Demon Hunter can't find levels. Out of position 2. Only Bears, no MGs. This is the push for the lower bracket final. If Kaho can't hold here, he's out. He can try again next month. Lots of repair. Trying a backstab. Panda is of course amazing now. Doesn't even need the breath of fire. Expo just down. Just like that. Multi-kill on the Wisp, so he can't even use them in the fight no more. The Naga is trying with the Fork Lightning. Demon Hunter obviously underwhelming. Reinforcements not coming in at a perfect spot. These Bears are already gunned down. Level 4 on the Keeper, but what does it do? Double Orb doesn't even bring the victory here. Panda nuke doesn't land. Bears being eviscerated. No Fork Lightning to nuke the Bear further. He's trying to get it, but the heal scroll has arrived. All hope is lost for Kaho with more Bears hitting the deck. And yep, he knows it, you know it, I know it, everybody knows it. Fortitude washes Kaho 3-0. The result doesn't do the series justice, I feel. Because it was way closer than a 3-0. This is one of my favorite 3-0 series I've seen in a long time. It was really interesting. Kaho trying to bring some innovation in. Maybe tapping out of Twisted too early. And that fight again, Demon Hunter wasn't on the field. Bears weren't there. He invested into so much and he couldn't use it in the fight. And then Kaho crumbling under the pressure of 40, who does the best defensive game in all of Warcraft.